Hello, my name is Matt Speed. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The first thing you need to know about me is that I love music, whether it's playing music, listening to music, going to watch live music, or presenting music-based radio shows. It is my absolute passion. Underpinning all of that, I love talking about music, and I present a music-based radio show on my student radio. This channel is going to be an amalgamation of all of my creative projects and interests in music, and I hope that it will showcase my love of music and provide some entertainment for you. So in order to introduce the channel and myself and giving you an idea of sort of my interests in music, I'm going to do one of these gig threads that I found on Facebook and hopefully give you an idea of what I like to listen to and what I like to go and do with my spare time. The first question is the first concert I ever went to, and that was Muse at Wembley Stadium, and I think I was about 4 years old. It was in 2007. Massive gig. It was filmed, but I remember the support acts were Biffy Clyro and My Chemical Romance, and it was just a crazy experience, but little 4-year-old me didn't know what he was watching. Yeah, awesome gig. I wish I remembered it a bit better. My last concert was Wet Leg at Foundry in Sheffield. It's the Student Union concert venue, and me and my friend Sean went. It was the album release party for Wet Leg's debut, and we were already singing along, which shows what big fans we are of Wet Leg, I think. They're an awesome band, and they're going to go on to be massive, I'm sure. The best concert I've ever been to was probably Biffy Clyro in Scarborough Open Air Theatre. I've seen them twice now, actually. I went to see them at Leeds Fest last year, but the best concert was, this kind of, I guess, intimate concert at Scarborough, where they played all the hits, and there was about 3,000 people there. It wasn't a very big crowd, certainly not for Biffy Clyro, certainly not for an outdoor venue, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I got a t-shirt that said Biffy effing Clyro on it, which I enjoyed. So the best venue that I've seen a gig at, it's got to be the Lev Mill in Sheffield. It's a medium-sized venue, but the history is absolutely, you can't argue with it. The history of that venue, the acts that have played there, and the influence it's had on the city of Sheffield is just unrivaled. The loudest concert, maybe that's Heavy Lungs. I went to see a band called Heavy Lungs, a Bristol punk band, at the Key Club in Leeds, and I think 2019. And they were really loud. The Key Club's a tiny little venue in Leeds, near the Merrion Centre, and my ears were ringing for hours after that. It was brilliant. Who have I seen the most? I think that would be Inhaler, 4-piece indie rock band from Ireland. Fantastic band. Never seen them play a bad show, but I think I've seen them 4 times. Went to see them at Leeds Beckett Union just before the COVID pandemic, actually. I've seen them at Foundry in Sheffield. I saw them at Leeds Festival, and also at Birmingham Institute. Supported by Wet Leg, actually, so I think Wet Leg might be my second most watched band, just by virtue of the fact that I've seen them on their own once and also supporting Inhaler on tour. Inhaler, brilliant band. I'd recommend anyone goes to see them because the energy is amazing, just fantastic band. Most satisfying. The most satisfying gig I've ever been to has got to be when I went to see Dinosaur Pile-Up at the Wardrobe in Leeds. That gig had been postponed for, I think, 2 years. Even walking into the venue that night was satisfying. It was like I'd changed so much as a human being between buying the tickets and actually going to the gig, and it still felt like it just felt like a really emotional experience just to be there. When you anticipate gigs when you go and buy tickets, and actually to be there finally was amazing. So Dinosaur Pile-Up at the Wardrobe 2022. Most want to see, Well, at the moment, I'm really into a band from Scotland called Vicovey, a two-piece alternative rock band, and they're wicked. You should absolutely check them out. I think their next album's gonna be the third one, but they're fantastic. Just visceral. I was meant to go and see them actually at the Key Club, but I had to miss it, and I've always regretted it because they're an amazing band, and I can't wait to see them one day. I know I definitely will. Next concert. That's probably going to be Tramlines 2022, which is a crazy cool lineup. I'm going there with student radio actually. Yeah, Tramlines 2022. Check out the lineup. I'll put it in here. A band I wish I could have seen. It's got to be the White Stripes, in their original form. The energy and the power that those two had, Jack and Meg, on stage, unrivaled, and probably there probably won't be another band like them. Certainly not with the impact they had. But having said that, White Stripes, Jack White's still touring, and he's awesome on his own. So I think I'll try and go and see him one day when he's next touring. Anyway, that would conclude the gig thread and the first video on this channel. Bit of fun. I hope you learned a bit about me, and yeah, let me know in the comments what your answers to the same questions are. I'd love to hear them. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that gig thread. I will be posting again very, very soon, so I hope I can count on you watching. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.